Alright, so we're going to start our project 243 heads. Most of you guys seen what I can do. Here's a little video of the tools I use. Safety, very first thing you need to have before you buy any of this stuff. So cylinder head stands, take your heads apart. You must have safety gear. I've probably spent more money on getting foreign materials removed out of my eyes than most people will sit on a good set of AFR cylinder heads. Be very careful. Safety glasses, a good set of, hearing protection, respirator, very important to wear a respirator. As far as burrs, these are pretty aggressive burrs. I use probably this one the most. I used to have about 30 to 40 burrs that I kept in rotation. I had probably 60 to 70 total. These are probably my favorites for doing LS heads. I do cylinder heads in series, so right now I'm doing LS stuff. Then I'll go over to 4-valve Cobras, and I got a bunch of Porsche stuff that I'll be doing. Those are the 3 burrs I use. I haven't really used this one because I'm not doing chambers on these heads. Pink porting stones, these are great. I don't even really use the sandpaper rolls anymore after these. You can shape them. You get one of these stones, you can shape the stone to whatever you want. This one's all loaded up. Cross buff, use that for polishing, knocking burrs off of the port walls. This is also a good thing to have. You get these off of from Granger's or Mack truck. When you're really throwing heavy chips, throw one of these on. Throw a second set of eyeglasses underneath. Always good to protect your eyes. Snap-on extended grinder. I got about 6 or 7 of these things. They work great. I run them only at about 60 psi. Milwaukee electric grinder. This is great if you really want to remove some material fast, or you don't have a big compressor. I bought one of these at like one of the hydroponic stores, probably for guys controlling their lighting systems. You could also, I think, get these at Harbor Freight. I've seen those there. So cylinder head stands, and then I always like to have a light handy. I don't have all my lights set up right now, so kind of dark. But we'll get our standard 243 head. I like to get the light and shine them in here. I guess my ports probably don't look that great on my pictures. It's just I know how to take really good photos. So my port work is probably justified by my pictures that I post on the internet. Stock 243 head. I'm sure most of you guys have seen it. So I'm going to go through these and I guess kind of show a little how-to of what I'm going to do to these things. Pretty standard down there. You've seen one, you've seen them all. But we'll go ahead and remove some material out of there, and I'll show you guys what I'm removing. First thing we're going to focus on is the intake side. If you guys have a set of these heads where you could also look at, you'll notice the seat is smaller than the actual throat of the port. What I like to do is get in here with a real aggressive burr and even that out, and then we'll go ahead and start cutting around the valve guide boss. So it'll be the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to run all 4, do all 4 of them. So I'm doing them same speed cuts, same angles. Going to try to keep everything as consistent as possible. To me, that's the most important thing, is keeping cylinder to cylinder as close to each other as I can. I do volume test these things and keep them within 2 to 4 tenths in cc's if I can. So we'll get to work.